This is a Warner Home Video Big W tape, part of the Western genre. Yep. I do also have the Warner Brothers Special Edition VHS print of this film, but very cool to now also own the Big W VHS print of this film as well. So, yep. Yep. It's part of the Western genre, like I already said. The film is from 1976, and this is a 1981 Warner Home Video VHS. There's the Warner Home Video logo engraved on the inside of the case. And I'll just take that off because it's already starting to come off it. See, this one's got the tan lid on it. Yep. And the end label on this one fell off, and it does have a print date on it. The print date is July 15th, 1985. So this is a 1985 reprint tape. So yeah. All right. I also got another Warner Home Video Big W VHS. This one's from the adult drama genre. The film is from 1972, and this is a 1984 Warner Home Video VHS. Again, it has the Warner Home Video logo engraved on the inside of the case. Yep. And there does appear to be a printing underneath the end label, although it is on one of those it is on another one of those blue stickers. So probably not gonna try to peel back the end label to reveal the print date because since it's on a blue sticker, it probably might just get ruined if I try to reveal the print date. So yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna leave the end label the way it is. Yep, and says it's got a sticker that says 189 on it. This appears to be a foreign rental from an unknown video store. Either that or the person who owned this tape just put that sticker on there as some kind of cataloging system or something. Yeah, I think this might have been a former rental. All right. Yes, I did finally get another Bear in the Big Blue House tape for my collection. This is volume 2, the clamshell copy. I do have the slipcase copy of volume 2 as well, but and that which I might have to, which I might get a new copy, which I might try to get a new copy of the slipcase copy of volume 2 as well, because my the copy I have of volume 2 in the slipcase is my original childhood copy, and that copy is pretty old and pretty beat up. So yeah, I might try to get a new slipcase copy of volume 2 at some point. But very cool to now have the clamshell copy of volume 2. So yep, I also have volumes 1, 3, and 4 in the clamshell as well. So I still need to get volumes 5 and so now I have the first 4 volumes of Bear in the Big Blue House on VHS in the clamshell. So I still need to get the clamshell copies of volumes 5 and 6. But yeah, yep. Of course, it has Friends for Life and The Big Little Visitor. So yeah, and it's got the seal sticker on the top, as you can see. Same seal sticker that was on volume 1, the clamshell copy. Some this was originally and this originally belonged to somebody with the name Rose, but now it's my tape. Yep, and as you can see, the original owner of this tape, they wrote number 2 on there in blue pen, so at least we know it is the right tape. And yes, I did I have I did check I did pop this I did check this tape, and it does have the right it is the right volume. It is volume 2. So yep, and number of the tape is 9, and printed in the 33rd week of 1998. Here's the last clamshell that I got. This one's in a smaller clamshell, and this is an Anchor Bay tape. My my first, I believe this is my first Anchor Bay limited edition tape that I have. Yep, widescreen presentation. Yep, I do also have the standard Anchor Bay collector's edition VHS of Army of Darkness, which is actually right over there. See, I do have the standard Anchor Bay collector's edition print of Army of Darkness, but now I also have the limited edition print as well. And I believe the I want to say the standard release that I have, I believe is the theatrical cut of the movie, where, as you can see, this version is the director's cut. So very cool to now have both cuts of this movie on VHS and these Anchor Bay releases. Very cool. Let's see, this one is number 14,801 out of 50,000. So yep, and features widescreen presentation, unrated version of the film, and 4 deleted scenes. Yep. For liner notes by Bruce Campbell, see reverse side of cover sleeve. The film's in 1992. filmed by Universal, and this is a 1999 Anchor Bay VHS. And I like the golden clamshell this tape comes in. Pretty awesome label on this tape too. Yep, and there is no printing on this tape. And here's the reverse side of the cover art. There you go. If you want to read that, just pause the video right now and read it. Very, very cool. Hang on. Just gotta. All right. Yeah, this is a awesome VHS release. All right. Okay. That's it for the clamshells. Now into some slipcases. All right. So the first two slipcase tapes I got these are both music tapes, and these are actually both released by Vestron Music Video. Yep. This is a 1986 program, and this is a 1988 Vestron Music Video Incorporated VHS. And it's got the barcode sticker on it. I want to say this was maybe one of the first Vestron tapes to have the barcode sticker. Just put it the other way. There we go. Yep. This is a 1980 program, and this is a 1984 Vestron Music Video Incorporated VHS. and it comes with this little catalog thing of other Vestron music video releases, and has a little cutout mailing thing where you can send to get the latest information on future Vestron music video releases. There's nothing on the back. See, this one's got the oversized reels on it and also has a tan lid. And the print date is April 17th, 1984. So, yep, and the reels do look kind of yellowed a bit on this tape. I think I forgot to mention okay. Actually, no, I was gonna say the reels were a bit yellowed on a la Jersey Wales, but now they look fine. Yeah, the reels do kind of look a bit yellowed on this tape. Not not a lot, but you can still tell a little bit. Oh well, as long as the tape still plays fine, that's what really matters. All right. All right. Um. Hmm. Doesn't it doesn't actually say what year this movie is from, but I am on my my computer, so I can just look it up real quickly. Uh, says it's a 1980 says it's a 1982 TV film. All right, so yeah, this is a 1982 uh, made for TV film, and this is a 1996 VHS by Longhorn Productions. Which, yeah, even though this comes in a Longhorn Productions box, the tape itself is actually from Sterling Entertainment. So yeah, this is a Sterling Entertainment Group reprint tape. Yep, and of course, no printing on this one. And you see, this tape is at the very, very end, so I have to pop this since it's at the very, very end. I'll have to pop this in and check to see if it has the static roll of death at the end. See if it has the strange VHS ending. All right. This next tape is still factory sealed, and this is a Star Maker VHS. This tape is from the comedy genre. Yep. Says QEP, Quality Extended Play by Technicolor. Yep. Doesn't say what year the movie is from, but I looked it up and it's a 1980 film. And this is a 1990 Star Maker VHS. And the film is 120 minutes, so this movie is exactly 2 hours long. All right, so we're gonna get this out of the shrink wrap. There we go. Oh. Whoa. All right. All right. So yeah, that's weird. On the on the back it says it's 120 minutes, but on the tape it says it's 104 minutes long. That's kind of weird. Wonder what the you know what? I'll look up what the actual runtime of the movie is supposed to be. Let's see. Fonto Lord Fauntleroy 1980. Huh. Okay, so according to the according to the IMDb page, the movie is only supposed to be only an hour and 43 minutes long. All right. So I guess 104 minutes on the label would be the correct runtime. So I don't know why it says 120 minutes on the back. That's kind of weird. But yeah, interesting. So I guess the movie is only supposed to be 104 minutes long, not 120. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, and once again, it has the barcode sticker on it, like most Star Maker tape, like most Star Maker VHS tape from around the time. But yeah. And this next tape is a Good Times tape. So yep, uh, the film itself was originally a 1984 film by TriStar Pictures, and this is a 1989 Good Times on Video VHS. So this is one of the Columbia Pictures / TriStar Pictures movies that Good Times bought the home video rights to in the late 80s. Yep. Superior quality videotape recorded in the LP mode. And the label on this one looks like it's about to fall off at some point, so I might have to tape the label back on at some point. Yep. And as you can see, it does still have the recording tab, but not for much longer. There we go. And oh shoot. Hang on. Oh, there it goes. Ah, there we go. We got it. Yeah, sorry about that. The tab popped right off, and it went flying into one of my CD boxes that I have over here. But there you go, and goodbye. All right, recording tab has been taken off this tape. So very cool. And like I've said 1,000 times already, but I'll say it again. This is a Good Times tape, so we all know what we'll have at the end. But yeah. All right. Continuing on. This is the Columbia TriStar print of For Pete's Sake. As some of you know, I did have a Good Times copy of this. I do have a Good Times VHS copy of this movie, but now I finally have the Columbia TriStar print of For Pete's Sake, which this is the Barbra Streisand collection print of the film. I do know that there's a standard Columbia TriStar print of this VHS print of this movie from 1995, which if I do ever come across that print, I might get that print instead and use it to replace this Barbra Streisand collection print. I might try to hunt down the standard Columbia TriStar VHS print of this movie at some point, but for right now I'm fine with this Barbra Streisand collection print. Besides, at least now I can finally retire my Good Times copy of this movie thanks to this tape. But yeah, and let's see the Barbra Streisand signature B is kind of raised up on the front. Yeah, very cool to now have a Columbia TriStar print of this film. Like I said, I might just try to find the standard Columbia TriStar print at some point, but for now, this print's a good placeholder. The film is from 1974, and this is a 1997 Columbia TriStar home video VHS. Number of the tape is 61, and printed on the 35th week of 1997. All right. Inglorious Black and White. Shorts on here are Mighty Like a Goat, Going to Press, Kitty Cure, and Men in Fright. Yep. Shorts on here were released between 1938 and 1942. And this is a 1994 VHS. This is an MGM tape co-produced by Turner Entertainment. Print date is July 31st, 1994. Oh, excuse me. All right. And this next tape is still oh, almost gave it away. This next tape is also still factory sealed, and this is an A&E tape from the biography series. And see, this was originally a Barnes and Noble tape at one point, which is actually kind of cool. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool that it has that sticker. It's from the Great Entertainers collection. And it says collect the entire Great Entertainers series, including Annie Griffith, John Wayne, and Shirley Temple. I do have the Shirley Temple biography documentary as well in my collection. Hope to get the Annie Griffith and John Wayne ones too at some point. So yep, programs from it's a 1994 program, and this is a 1999 VHS. Yep, originally $14.95 plus the 75% off. All right, so we're gonna get this out of the shrink wrap now. Oh, oh, okay. All right. This is oh boy. Okay, well, unfortunately, looks like the plastic wrap had been on here for so long that it kind of got stuck to the artwork a little bit, and yeah, the artwork got a little bit messed up. That's a little bit concerning. All right, well, it's at least it's been open at least, but yikes, yeah, the artwork got a little bit messed up. Yeah, apparently the plastic wrap had gotten like stuck to the artwork at some point. That's how about let's see how about the tape? Well, the good news is the tape seems to be fine. Yeah, looks like it's mold free, thankfully. And it's actually called, and the documentary is actually called Stooges: The Men Behind the Mayhem. And this is originally a Nights Night, and this is a repackaging of the Nights Night 5 VHS print. So, okay, so at least the tape is fine. Looks like it's mold free, so that's good. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess the plastic wrap had been on there for a long time and it got stuck to the actual case. So unfortunately, the artwork is a bit destroyed now, but the tape looks fine anyway, and that's what matters most. So yeah, hopefully at some point I'll come across a copy that where the artwork isn't all like messed up and everything. But for now, this is fine. All right. Yes. And yeah, the film strip looks perfectly fine. But yeah, very cool to have at least. And there's no printing on this tape. All right. But yeah, very cool to have. And yeah, hopefully at some point I'll find a copy with where the artwork isn't all messed up and everything. Oh well. Sometimes these older tapes will do something like that. Oh well, it is what it is. It's very cool to have that VHS. All right, and the last. All right, we're not gonna need these anymore. And the last VHS I got is actually a five tape box set, and this is a pretty cool VHS box set that I found. This is Thanks for the Memories, the Best of Bob Hope 5 tape box set. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It comes with uh 50 Years of Laughter Volume 1, 50 Years of Laughter Volume 2, Celebrity Bloopers, Hope for the Holidays, and Salute to the Troops. Very cool. I do have these all 5 of these individually in my collection, but very cool to now have them together in this really nice box set. So yeah, and I'll take the tapes out real quickly, and then I'll show you the whole box. So yeah, here's the box that they come in. See, there's that side. There's that side. There's the top of it, and there's nothing on the bottom. And there's the back. Yep, and even the inside of the box is pretty cool as well. Yeah, it's a really nice set. All right, so now let's look at the individual tapes. Here's 50 Years of Laughter Volume 1, collection of Bob's favorite moments from the past 50 years. And yeah, these are all from 2001. I'm assuming this box set was probably released in 01 or 02, probably 01. Number of the tape is 5, and there are 2 print dates. Print dates are November 18th, 2000 and December 7th, 2001. So both print dates are over a year apart from each other, which is kind of bizarre. Here's 50 Years of Laughter, Volume 2. Number of the tape is 7, and this one also has 2 print dates. November 18th, 2000 and December 7th, 2001. So same 2 print dates that are on 50 Years of Laughter, Volume 2, which is interesting. And see, this one unfortunately has like a little hole on the bottom of the tape. And this one did have a couple pieces in the reel when I originally got this set, but luckily I've already taken this apart and fixed it. And the tape does play fine, so that's good. All right. Here's Celebrity Bloopers, collection of Bob's favorite bloopers and outtakes. Yep. Number of the tape is 4, and the print date is December 11th, 2001. So that was exactly 3 months after 9/11 happened. Here's Hope for the Holidays. Number 8, and the print date on this one is December 10th, 2001. So one day before the Celebrity Bloopers tape was printed. And salute to the troops. Number of the tape is 2, and the print date is December 10th, 2001. Same print date as Hope for the Holidays. So all these tapes were printed pretty much right around the exact same time. But yeah, very, very cool box set. And this will be replacing my, like I said, I do have all of these individually on VHS. But very cool to now have them in this sweet box set. This will probably replace my individual versions of 50 Years of Laughter Volume 1 and 2, Celebrity Bloopers, and Salute to the Troops. I might still keep my individual copy of my individual release of Hope for the Holidays, just so I can have it in my Christmas VHS collection with my other Bob Hope Christmas tapes I have. But yeah, so I'll probably keep my individual release of Hope for the Holidays and just donate my individual releases of the other four. But yeah, very nice box sets. Oh, all right. So that's it for the VHS tapes that I got. Now to some CDs. Here are the CDs that I got this past weekend. Once again, this one does come on a clear disc. And this one has no booklet, but what's cool is the artwork is actually reversible. And so you can switch between two different cover arts. So that's pretty cool. This one looked interesting, so I figured I'd pick it up and just check it out. Oh, and it's got the track listing on the back of the booklet. Got two next two are soundtracks. I do have this movie on VHS as well. This one comes on another clear disc. Yeah, this is from the Sony Broadway collection. All right. And the last CD that I got is a bit of a rarity. Um, yeah, this is a bit of a rare CD that I found. This is the Essential Pop Sample release. Yeah, released in 2004. Yeah, this is a collection of samples from different Essential albums released by Columbia Records. It's got songs from the Essential Billy Joel, the Essential Frank Sinatra, the Columbia Years, the Essential Willie Nelson, the Essential Santana, the Essential Earth, Wind and Fire, and it's supposed to come with a song from the Essential Tony Bennett, but for some reason the Essential Dave Brubeck is pictured there instead of the Essential Tony Bennett. The Essential Miles Davis, the Essential Luther Vandross, the Essential Simon and Garfunkel, and the Essential Johnny Cash. Yeah, very cool. I do have the actual full Essential Billy Joel and Essential Simon and Garfunkel albums in my collection as well. And I have to get some of these other. I have to get all the other essential these other essential albums as well at some point. But very cool. Yep, the songs that are on there. Yeah, like I said, it comes with a Tony Bennett song, but for some reason, the essential Tony Bennett is not pictured anywhere on the front cover, and it pictures the instead it shows a picture of the essential Dave Brubeck, which, like I said, there's no song from Dave Brubeck anywhere on this CD. So yeah, I think they might have made a mistake there because all these other artists do have songs featured on this sampler. So yeah, I think they made a little goof error there and accidentally pictured the wrong album, but still. Yep, the songs. It says the critically acclaimed Essential series features some of the most influential and popular artists of all time. Enhance your music library today with all the biggest hits from your favorite artists. So yeah, very cool to have this CD since it's a bit of a rarity. It's a bit of a rare one. See, it says promotion use only, not for sale. And yep. And when you open it up, this folds open and it says also available from the Essential series. And it's got a catalog list of all the essential uh essential series albums that were out at the time the sampler was available. And they actually separate them between single disc collections and two disc collections. It's very cool. And yeah, I'll just kind of scroll through these so you can see them. There you go. There's all the single disc collections. Oh crap. There's all these single disc collections. Yep, and here's all the two disc collections, which is a bit of a larger list, as you can see. So yeah, this is a really cool little sampler disc. Very cool. All right, so that's it for this update video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Okay, and